everybody talks about how awesome these algos and how fast they are, and they make so many more calculations than the human. I don't whatever.
Yeah.
All I know is we beat them all the time. How you guys doing? I'm Andy, MightySoldiers Trades.
And I'm Sarah.
So today was a pretty awesome day. First, we started by grabbing a stock with no momentum and showing exactly what happens when you do that.
Yeah, that was called GNPX.
And that was the only loser of the day, guys.
Yeah, it didn't. I mean, it had news from yesterday that it did a common stock offering for $17 million. So
At the market.
yeah, at the market. Yes, at the market.
So that's an important part of that. And then I went in later, and, grabbed at a more realistic spot that and showed that that's it's all the difference on how you look at these things. If you look at this big green spike with no momentum and say I'm grabbing that, well, this is what's going to happen to you.
Right, exactly. You need some momentum.
If you wait until the right time to buy it, which may look like the wrong time to many people.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. It's all about a paradigm shift, perhaps, for some people.
Perhaps.
I'm sure we all have to evolve our eyes for the market. Yeah. But anyways, GNPX came out good the second time in that. I think I only traded it twice though.
Yeah, twice. That's it. I mean,
it continued to go, but I didn't really want to mess with it
because
I already experienced, how much control this thing had,
right.
and didn't really want to mess with it because when I tried to get out, the thing pulled down like 10 cents instantly, and then it's just nonsense. Like this is. We're going to go completely into a whole entire series on orders, getting your orders filled. And guys, stealth orders. Okay? Stealth orders is what we're all about around here. We are going to let you guys know exactly what we mean about stealth orders.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, stay tuned. That
is the most important thing when you're trading these penny stocks is that you actually get filled. You don't want to send it away running, So when you try to grab these stocks pre-market, they go running up, you chase it, and then, I bought and now it's crashing down on me.
Right.
That's the whole goal. I mean, they're preloaded with downside for you in these stocks, in these trades before you even grab them. Whoever is more sophisticated than you knows exactly how far they can and how far they need to bring it and what your max risk is.
Right. And I know I hear a lot of people say this, that as soon as they get out, it goes up, or as soon as they get in, it goes down.
Yeah, as soon as I get in, it goes down.
It's funny. It's like everybody says it, so it's like, I'm not the only one around here.
Exactly.
That
So
to.
if we know these sort of things happen, then we need to take advantage of them. We need to pre-plan. We need to realistically look at the market, not as what's happening at this second, but what is going to happen in the next 30 seconds, in the next 5 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever your trade is.
Right.
If you're wanting to get in for 3 months, you better be planning out what is going to happen within that 3-month period.
Yeah, and then sometimes you never know, like you got, say, the coronavirus. If it gets to the United States like it did in China, I don't know, man. That's kind of scary what the stock might
happen. Guys, if the coronavirus keeps going, the CDC has now said that it is likely a health threat to the U.S.
Yeah, likely. I mean, that's a lot because they didn't seem to give a crap about it.
Yeah, at first it was kind of like, no. I love Sarah's.
I haven't. Yeah. Okay.
So, anyways, what else do we trade? TOPS came on the scanner. The squawk brought that to me.
They had news.
Thank you, Charlie.
They announced agreement to sell its 50% owned vessels, and there was money in this that it'll be showing their next earnings, I believe. So.
Yeah, right now I hear Big B coming on the phone through the squawk because we have the TV's muted. I just love hearing the squawk, guys. I love going everywhere and having the squawk on. One of the tricks that Ryan said is you can have it playing in your mobile browser to hear the squawk, or for me, I can just have the stream on my phone, and I might endure maybe a 3-second delay or something, but it's really not that relative, especially if I'm walking around Target. I don't know if I'm really making sense here. I don't know.
Yeah, you make sense. Okay, so we traded tops and it went back.
Looks like it crashed all the way back down like always. This is what I expect out of TOPS. This is what always happens. I put some alerts in there, I believe, and obviously never hit my alerts.
Yeah, apparently it didn't, so that's good. But you made some money on it, so it was good. And then we traded TWMC.
TWMC was pretty awesome when it came on.
Yeah, and they had some news
8K
today.
filing?
They, and their 8K showed that the company's subsidiary Italias entered deal with Encina for $25 million, 3-year secured revolving credit facility.
So again, not really sure how valuable that news is,
Right.
compared to everything else going on with that company, but it worked out for me, and
Yeah, it worked
it's
out.
I don't know if you call this held up, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wouldn't have liked to have shorted it, and I wouldn't have liked to have bought it again. So,
Right.
Shorted it.
Well, I don't know. It could have been a good short, though, if you would have, why not?
Why not? No momentum.
Okay, yeah, we're talking. Yeah, momentum is needed.
Momentum is
I don't
like
even know how much was traded in
CLDX.
it. Oh yeah, CLDX. That one had news. They got an overweight rating and an $8 price target by Cantor Fitzgerald.
Cantor Fitzgerald, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome news. I mean, $8 price target for a little penny stock, and all of a sudden it gets moving.
Yeah.
It even recovered a little bit later on, so maybe keep that on watch. I'll put some alerts in there in
Right.
TrendSpider and see what happens with that one. I'm assuming that it's going to break down like 99% of these do, but
Yeah, 'cause
you never know. Put in these alerts and be there when it happens. See, that's the thing. Like you put in these alerts, you're not going to get bothered because most of them aren't
Right.
going to perform.
Right, because even a lot of these biotech companies come out with price alert or not price alert, price targets.
Price target, yeah.
And I don't know if they ever actually hit their price targets. It's like, oh, it's $8
Well,
price
Intel
target.
had an amazing target, I believe, target price or price target, whatever. And for the longest time, I told her it was like the rubber band effect because it was just held flat. It just had gaps and then flat and nothing. And I said, this thing is basically overloaded to shoot up. And I said, just watch. When it does shoot up, it's probably going to gap up.
Yeah.
I don't know if it actually did. It probably did at some point. But, yeah, that's just something to watch for.
Well, I guess one day, and that's the day where you're like, wow, I wish I would have got that as a scratch-off lottery ticket.
Nah, I don't know.
Okay, what else we trade? We traded TOCA.
TOCA was a stock of the day.
Yeah, and that one, it had news from yesterday that it is going to merge with Forte Biosciences in an all-stock transaction. And that one's still kicking butt right now.
I still don't have a clue what this all-stock transaction is going to
I
be,
don't
what
either.
the price is or anything like that. I've been wanting to know that for a while,
Well.
but I have no idea. But I know that this thing is performing pretty nice. Pullback pretty hard right now, though.
Went, made a new high and then went, basically gave all that back.
We're not looking so good right now, but today, all day, it looked really great. It kept on, it stayed above the 65 on the 15 second, grabbed it at the bounce on the 20, on the 5 minute. It was just so reliable.
Right.
This was just one of those ones that, you just cross your legs, put your arms behind your head, lay back, and just watch it work.
Yeah, it was pretty
And
nice.
I would just grab really fast, little bite-sized, predictable pieces. That's all I really care about.
Right.
Small base hits, they turn into home runs. So, what's that?
Nothing. You're right. Exactly. Because, you can try to go for the home run and a lot of times it doesn't work out.
Right, yeah, the home run usually never works out because, like I said, nobody's trying to give you free money.
Right.
This is trading, yes, this is investing, you own pieces of these companies, and sure, if you can flip, like I said, if you bought a car and you could flip it and double your money, like, in 1 second, why wouldn't you do it? Same thing with these, but at the same time, nobody's just trying to give you money. Like the dealership, you can't go in and buy a car from the dealership and sell it back to the dealer right then and there, and they're going to give you money and you're going to profit from that. That's not going to work out too well. So stocks are trying to make sure the same thing happens here.
Right.
So, anyways, guys, that's about it. We had a great day, and just remember everything we said in the stream today, and I'm always focusing on my orders and making sure that I show what I want to show, and I let known what I want to be known. But if I need to get in there quickly and silently, without making that thing pull away from me or anything, that's what has to happen.
Right.
Like a lot of these times, these uggos, it's funny because they react after I get out. So I'll put in my order, and it'll try to pull back, but in that little flurry or whatever, I get filled, and I think that's really funny. I kind of like that because it's like you know, everybody talks about how awesome these these algos and how fast they are, and they make so many more calculations than the human. I don't whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do. All I know is we beat them all the time.
Right.
I take advantage of their little their flaws in their programming all day long. And when I say take advantage, I mean I buy stocks at lower prices and I sell them at higher prices. And like I said, if you bought a car and you could sell it 1 second later, you would. So that's what I'm doing here.
Right.
Not necessarily 1 second though, but
right.
Sometimes 1 second.
Sometimes it's 5 minutes.
So, anyways, have a good weekend, guys.
Yeah, have a good weekend.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hi, I'm Sarah with MightySoldiers Trades. We really appreciate your support. If you like that video, please like and subscribe. Thanks.